Hi, welcome back to another video in the series of obscure guitars that don't suck, question mark. Now, today we're looking at this. This is a Rocket Special, and these were supplied by Marshall, as in Marshall amps. And they were aimed at people sort of starting out their first sort of guitar kit. And so they supply this guitar with a little gig bag, a lead, and a 15-watt Marshall amp. So not a bad little setup, really. Now, they didn't put their own name on and brand it anywhere on here, actually. I suppose because they thought if the guitars ended up being really crap, then at least they haven't ruined their own branding. But I can't find much on them. There's not a lot of information out there. I found a few guitar forums that people were saying they liked them and they're quite playable. Now, you can't see at the top there, but it says hot humbucker, and it is. It actually really is quite good. I'm going to say just a little bit more about it. I think it's probably a ply body. It's got quite a bit of weight to it. I did take the cover off at the back to try and get a bit more clues. Now, they're quite smooth routes in there. So normally when they're ply, because you get the way the plies are put together, you've got sort of one grain going one way, one going the other way. When they route out cavities, they normally leave left with a bit of a fluffy edge. And when they're painted, you can kind of feel the roughness. These are smooth, so when I give this a setup, which I will do because I think it's only fair, I put new strings on this, give it a clean because it's minging, clean the fretboard, check them over, and give it a good start for its test. But yeah, it's a maple neck, as with a lot of cheap guitars. It's got a scarf joint here, a reverse scarf joint actually, and it's really nicely done. From the fretboard, very nice frets, they're quite smooth. There's a little bit of playwear on there, but not much. I don't know what the fretboard material is. It looks like rosewood, but it probably isn't. Probably Palferro or something else. Not bad tuners, and all the hardware on this is black, even the neck plate. So quite nicely done, really. It has got a tremolo bridge. The tremolo arm's missing, but I found a Wilkinson one to fit, so we'll try that. Two-tone pots, usual sort of Strat sort of copy setup, really. So two-tone pots, one volume, 5-way selector switch. Other than that, I know very little about these. So I'm going to go and give this a full setup, new strings, and then we can see what it sounds like. So see you in a bit. Well, back again. Yeah, I've given it a setup. I've redressed the frets a bit because there was a little bit of wear in places. So I went over those. I cleaned the fretboard because it was absolutely minging. I couldn't adjust the action height because I failed to notice that the screws in the tremolo bridge here, some of those are stuck, so I should have soaked that first, but the action's not too bad, so we can live with that. The intonation actually was absolutely bang on. I didn't have to adjust that whatsoever. I did take all this out. I took the pickguard off and the pickups out and had a look, see if I can find any more clues on it. Nothing. I'm pretty convinced it is a composite body, and like I say, not all composite bodies are bad. This has got some weight to it, and I don't know if you can, it does resonate quite nicely, so the sustain's not bad for this style of guitar. Hey, what we'll do is through the Shaw 57 as usual, straight into the clean channel on the Fender Champion 100. I'll just play a few chords in each of the switch positions so you can hear how they sound individually and blended, and then we'll just use each pickup in turn to play something clean, and then we'll maybe have a little jam around with something and then show what sounds like a distortion. So over to that. Well, there we have the old Rocket Special. It's cleaned up quite well actually. For me, I think it just sounds a little compressed. It's got that kind of feel about it as well. The neck's not bad. Also, I do have a bit of trouble on my hands, so certain necks don't play very well for me, and this is probably one of them. It's quite a very slim neck at the top there, but then it's aimed at beginners, so probably, you know, kiddies starting out, I think it's probably a pretty good guitar. And I imagine when bought as the kit, when it's supplied with that 15 watt amplifier, it's a really good guitar for starting out on. There's a lot worse ones out there. So I'll probably keep hold of this. I think it's okay. So I'm going to say this doesn't suck. I think it's, if you've got one and you like it, happy days. Anyway, it's going to be a little break for this series. I've got a few more to do yet, but I picked up quite a nice guitar yesterday, so I'm quite excited about doing a video on that. So stay tuned for that one. I think you'll quite like it. So catch up again soon. Thanks for watching. Bye now.